Hey y'all, it's Sydney Screams, and I'm back for more Sydney Talks Toys. Today's video is brought to you by Humptoy. Humptoy is an indie toy maker based in the EU in France, actually, and they make some very beautiful, very exciting non-phallic designs. And all of their dildos are A, made with platinum pure silicone, but B, have suction cup bases. Ow, sex injury over here. Anyway, all of their toys are made with platinum pure silicone though, so it makes it very easy to clean. And today I'm talking about Joy. Joy is one of the 3 dildos that I received from Humptoy as part of our collaboration, and it is the final toy I am reviewing. However, they have other toys that I have not reviewed, and honestly, I've got my eye on 2 others of them. I will be very excited when I am able to purchase a toy or 2 from them. But this is the Humptoy Joy dildo. It is obviously a non-phallic dildo, and it is heavily textured. I believe this is their most textured toy, and there is a lot of texture going on here. It's also a blunt tip toy, which means there's no like tapered end for easy insertion or anything. But don't worry, this is actually pretty easy to insert. It's made with platinum pure silicone, super easy to clean. However, you should only use a water-based lube with platinum pure silicone, just so you're not damaging your expensive investment. Where do I even begin with Joy? Joy, I know where to begin. Joy is available either as a custom-made dildo, which you get to choose your size, your firmness, your pore style, and your colors, or you can get it in an inventory drop. I want to say that they do inventory drops every couple months, but last time I looked, they had a lot of really pretty toys still in stock, so check out their inventory before you buy because there might be something gorgeous in there waiting for you. I really liked the Humptoy Joy. Humptoy Joy, that's just fun to say, for a number of reasons. However, this model was actually picked out by my wife. When I was talking to the owner of Humptoy and planning the collaboration, she offered me 3 toys, and me loving my wife, I offered to let her pick a toy. So she picked Joy. She was very excited by the shape, the texture, the blunt tip, and also having a suction cup base. Cassie, my wife, selected a size large in the 10A medium firmness. So a lot of companies, their medium is a Shore 00-50. This is firmer than that. So just be careful when you are selecting your firmnesses because their medium is firmer than most companies' medium. However, they have 4 different firmness options, so even though this is a medium, there are 2 softer options available. And here's a little squeeze test so you can see just how firm the medium is. There's not a ton of squish, there's just a little bit. There is just a smidge. So this is the size large in a surprise pour coloration. I believe there's just the 3 colors in here, but pink to purple to teal. I told her my 3 favorite colors and she delivered. She delivered. So the size large has a total length of 8.7 inches or 22 centimeters, a usable length or insertable length of 7.5 inches or 19 centimeters, a tip diameter of 1.4 inches or 3.5 centimeters, a max diameter down here of 2 inches or 5.3 centimeters, and a max circumference of 6.7 inches or 17 centimeters. The suction cup is got a base diameter of 3 inches or 7.5 centimeters. Unfortunately, it is a little too big for me to use with my ergonomic handle from Silk Arts. However, I was able to use this in the Body Dock thigh strap that I have. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So like I said, Cassie picked this out because of the texture, because of the blunt tip, because of the suction cup. And she was the first one to use it because she picked it out. And she really enjoyed this, particularly for long slow strokes. She found that if I was going too fast on her, she would get overstimulated very quickly, which makes sense because there's a lot of texture on this baby. Those ridges, they add up. And if you don't know, Cassie, my wife, is a trans woman. She's only using dildos like this for anal stimulation, as she has not had bottom surgery at this point. However, as an anal user, Cassie really enjoyed this for those long, slow strokes. For me, using it on her, I found the suction cup was very easy to hold on to. I liked the firmness of it because it made it easier for me to properly grab onto. We did also use it in a strap-on harness. I would recommend a 2-inch O-ring, which would get around this, but then keep it pretty secure there around the base. You can also use a suction cup harness such as the Body Dock harness, which this does. I don't have the regular harness. I have the thigh harness from Body Dock, which this does work with. I also used this vaginally only because this is way too big for me in anal penetration at this point. However, for both her and me, I found it easiest to insert the blunt tip at an angle. So like if this is the hole, you go in like that at the side, and then you, as you're pushing, go in. So that is how I find it easiest to insert a blunt tip dildo like that. I also found the texture to be a lot as a vaginal user. I mean, look at it. It is a ton of texture, which isn't bad by any means. I actually really enjoyed the texture. I didn't know that I would, but I didn't ever find it too overstimulating unless it was like very fast strokes. I much prefer the slow strokes. Or using it solo on myself, I really loved cock warming with it, which is just you insert it, you let it sit there, maybe your thighs are helping keep it in place, that's what my thighs do at least, and then you use a toy or not externally. I liked to do that a lot with this, and I was really surprised that the blunt tip was easy to insert for me. The only other blunt tip toy that I've tried is Cassie from Creature Feature Toys, which is like a big fucking toy. It's big. This was much easier to insert for me than Cassie, due to size, due to firmness. The firmness really made it a lot easier for me to insert this into Cassie. This isn't our only 10A toy. We actually have a number of 10A firmness toys, and I just find that firmness much, much easier to insert anally on my wife. Gosh, it's a really good dildo. And I just really like the base design, like the little swirls. I like the swirling texture. I just... Humptoy really has just beautiful non-phallic designs. I love it. I love it. You know, I think more companies need non-phallic designs. That is my hot take of 2026. But yes, so because it is made with platinum pure silicone, I already told you water-based lube is your best lube option. Don't use silicone. However, this is fairly easy to clean. I know there's a ton of texture. However, all you really need is some hot water and an unscented antibacterial soap. Dish soap is fine. Hand soap is fine. Don't feel the need to spend a lot of money buying a specialty toy cleaner. You can literally just use Dawn dish soap. You're fine. You're fine. You can also fully sanitize platinum pure silicone like this. So to sanitize it, you have options. Your first option is to soak it in a 10% bleach, 90% water combination for about 10 minutes. You can also boil it in water, just water, don't boil bleach, folks. You can boil it for up to 10 minutes. Oh gosh, my hair. Up to 10 minutes using like a silicone spoon to make sure that it's not resting against the sides or the bottom of the pan. You can run this through the dishwasher on a sanitized setting with no detergent, or you can even bake this. It's crazy, right? You want to preheat your oven to 350 or 180 Celsius, and then you put this on a baking sheet, like that, flat on the baking sheet, and you bake it for about 10 minutes. baking it and bleach are also ways that you can get a smell out of it, because even though silicone is non-porous, it is still gas permeable. I think that's the right term. And so scents can linger. And if you want to get the scent out, the best way to do so is to either bleach or bake. So those are your sanitation options. Regular soap does not sanitize. However, the bleach mixture, the boiling, the baking, the dishwasher, all of those have either enough heat or enough bleach to properly sanitize a toy. Typically, you won't need to sanitize a toy, if I'm being honest. The reasons to sanitize it are you're sharing a toy with a new partner who you're not fluid bonded with, you are selling a toy that you don't use often, it's just been a while and you want to give it a deep clean. Like, all of those are very valid reasons, right? But like I said, it's silicone. It can be sanitized. It's okay to buy or sell a platinum cure silicone toy. And it's safe for platinum cure silicone to sit touching other platinum cure silicone. The only issues that I have ever heard of with silicone touching silicone is if it's a silicone hybrid blend of some sort that is kind of nebulous, or sometimes I have seen people say that softer silicone toys and firmer silicone toys aren't the best next to each other, but they're not going to permanently damage one another the way that like storing this touching a TPE or jelly dildo will permanently damage it. So platinum cure silicone can touch platinum cure silicone and you're fine. Gosh, this is just so beautiful. And honestly, all three of the dildos that Humptoy made me, they're all beautiful. She did such a fantastic job. I love asking indie companies that I'm collaborating with for surprise pours, which I think is one of the pour styles that you can choose from. But yeah, you can do fades, you can do single color, you can do marbles. Gosh. You can do surprises, you can pick your toy or pick your toy colors. Yeah, so this is a size large. It is the largest of the 3 toys that I did get from Humptoy. It is available exclusively from Humptoy. They do ship internationally. They also ship here in the EU, so check them out. They have really, really, really pretty designs, and trust that I am going to be buying at least 1, if not 2 more dildos from them, because they really do just make gorgeous non-phallic designs that they may not be the most discreet, but they are freaking beautiful. And all of the dildos have suction cup bases, which I love. Makes riding easier, makes using like an ergonomic handle easier, makes using like a body dock easier. This particular size does not work with my ergonomic handle, but it's okay. It's fine. I have other ways of using it, right? Check out Humptoy. Thank you so much to Humptoy for sending me joy to review. It's been a joy. Sorry, I'm here for the puns today, I guess. But it has been a joy testing out the toys from Humptoy. I'm so glad that I learned about this indie company. They really do have just beautiful, intricate designs. I love seeing their designs pop up. I love seeing their pours pop up. I personally think that their like pastel pours are just perfection. I love them. They're gorgeous, and this is no exception to that. So thank you again, Humptoy, for sending me joy to review, as well as Ecstasy and Charm. Check out my reviews for Ecstasy and Charm. I have both written reviews and video reviews. Same with Joy. All 3 reviews are either here on my YouTube channel or on my blog, sydneyscreams.com. Thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, drop me your comments below, and I'll see you next time for more Sydney Talks Toys. Bye, y'all!